Your people are being killed on a daily basis. You never sue the federal government to court. But because it concerns the commonwealth of your cabals, you run kitty kata kata. River was falling, you stood up and you ran to court. Errand boy, EMEFIELE, you left your people dying in your state. You left the people that you are governing. You left them at the mercy of bandits and you ran kitty kata kata and went to court. A lot is happening in Southern Kaduna. You have been in your government house. You have never went to court for the sake of your people because it does not concern you. Because if it concerns you as this word concerns you, you would have gone to court. Kitty kata kata. It's a shame that the youngest of all governors could embark on such an errand for an ancestor. Since Naira design started, you have never drank water and dropped cup because it matters to you. There's something behind this redesign of Naira note that you need to explain to Nigerians. Well done, the three errand boys. Jagaban, Alpha. Say Kabi.
Deadline for the old Naira notes validity. The implication of this ruling is that the old 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira notes remains valid.
It has worked. We said that there is something behind your crying over the redesign of Naira notes.
I raised the point earlier that we were hoping that perhaps, the Tinubu campaign will come forward and say this is a case of misinterpretation, mischaracterization, and misrepresentation. But shortly after yesterday, we had Femi Fani-Kayode coming up with that tweet and saying, we know who they are. Yeah. We know what their plan is, and we are ready for them. We know what to do. We know who is behind it and all of that. Okay, I think these are critical questions that the Tinubu Shetima campaign and the APC Presidential Campaign Council will still have to answer. Who is behind it? What is their plan? And what do they intend to do? Apart from saying we should trek on election day if we can't get, tricycles to go and vote and serve their own purpose. However, even if we say it's innuendo that the APC presidential candidate stayed with, because he didn't mention Buhari's name expressly. But he said the powers that be. Yeah. Who are the powers that be in the country at the moment? The APC controlling government at the center. Fuel scarcity, Naira redesign. These are issues arising from state policy, either omissions or affirmations.
Why is it that you, Jagaban, you are the only person that was crying profusely because the federal government decided to change the Naira note? And for that, started calling Mr. Bubu, Mr. Bulubu, a lot of names.
He has to still go to Abeokuta once more. He has to go and speak again.
To bring another
we need to hear more.
We can't
because
have enough of it.
It was in Abeokuta we heard that Buhari cried. That Olule. Osukun. Lori television.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my
So it is in Abeokuta too now that we are hearing that so he has to go back again so that we can hear more.
Okay.
And may they speak more. And then they can't reply now because they all know what's going on. I'm happy that Nigerians are seeing all of this with the political class and they can make their inferences. Please, Baba, Abeokuta Kekon, it remains one. Please.
Maybe until this election holds, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's handlers should stop him from going to Abeokuta. Because it's like each time he goes to Abeokuta, something dramatic happens. I don't know whether, I don't know what is responsible for that.
Our students were at home for over or close to a year. Jagaban, Hey, you, Jagaban, look at me. Yeah, you. Yeah, look at me. You never sent your errand boys to sue the federal government to court so that our students can go back to school, because it does not affect you. It does not concern you. Of what value will it be when they are still looking for some certificates? Name of the school, we don't know. Your classmate, we don't know. Even your name, we don't know.
There is a discrepancy about your identity and your age.
Yes!
Can you please clear the air?
70 years old man.
Thank you very much for the question. It's inquisitive.
This man!
But at the time of birth,
You get it? If you don't get it, forget
I
about it.
was dated March 29, 1952,
Yes!
and the family record.
The earlier you learn to be who you are, the better it will be.
Please, can you tell
Man
us
knows himself. You
your
don't know
age
that.
without reading from the paper?
Yes.
At the time of birth,
You don't get it, forget about it.
I was dated March 29, 1952.
The earlier we realize this, the earlier every one of you realize it, the better it will be for us.
Your age, we don't know. So why will you even encourage education? Well, it's all left to Nigerians to decide. For some weeks now, there have been fuel hike from 200. Some are selling 800. Some are selling 1,000. Some are selling 300. You never sue the federal government to court because the masses are suffering from it and it does not affect you. You never sue the federal government to court through your errand boys. There have been inflation.
Headline inflation rates climbed higher to a 17-year high, 19.4% in July, up from 18.60% recorded in June.
The prices of things have gone high. Jagaban, you are aware. Errand boys, you all are aware. You never ran kitty kata kata to sue the federal government to court because it does not concern you. It is only what concerns you. That is what you run kitty and kata kata for. Fuel does not concern you because you have fuel dump in your compound or in lot of Naira, in bullion van, in sockaway, in tanks, and in warehouses. So for that, it does not concern you. Your errand boys, they will line follow because it does not concern them. That's good. Matawale, your state is the den and center of insecurity.
No journey here is safe. Many travel only when military convoys are available.
Oh, he's been shot.
Oh my God.
Bandits raid the roads, shooting drivers and dragging passengers from their cars.
Your people are being killed on a daily basis. You never sue the federal government to court. But because it concerns the commonwealth of your cabas, you run kitty kata kata. River was falling, you stood up and you ran to court. You left your people dying in your state. You left the people that you are governing. You left them at the mercy of bandits and you ran kitty kata kata and went to court. Errand boy, EMEFIELE. A lot is happening in Southern Kaduna. You have been in your government house. You have never went to court for the sake of your people because it does not concern you. Because if it concerns you as this one concerns you, you would have gone to court. Kitty kata kata. Since this Naira design started, you have never drank water and dropped cup because it matters to you. There's something behind this redesign of Naira note that you people need to explain to Nigerians. Yaya Bello, you were supposed to be the youth advocate because in court you are a youth, not like some persons who don't know their age. Jagaban, why are you looking at me? Did I call your name? No. Did I call your name? Why are you looking at... Oh, is it that you don't know your age or what? Oh, you know but we don't know. Okay. You are supposed to be an advocate to youth, but rather you join some old cargos, some ancestors. It's a shame. It's a shame that the youngest of all governors could embark on such an errand for an ancestor. Hey, where are we going to in this country? For how long will you people put Nigerians in poverty? For how long will you people keep Nigerians in poverty? For how long will you people keep Nigerians in pain? For how long will you people keep Nigeria in suffering? For how long will this thing continue? A child that says his mother will not sleep, him too will not sleep.